Welcome back to Octopath. Let's check out the thingy. Nobody's talking about how her husband lays on her belly and listens to the babby. 40. Debbie Fat Lard. Oh god, I don't like Therian as a character. Should I do Cyrus's? I've actually been thinking of the death counter thing. However, the problem with it is that if I play a level where I die constantly, I gotta be like constantly increasing it. It kind of sucks, Triple Apple, but maybe I could do it. Here, let's walk down to the Clifflands, Cyrus's Stone Guard. Let's do it. Hip, 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 hip. Yeah, there's been some fucking autism. Jesus Christ. You cucks. I do watch some Donkey, and I saw that Mario Maker level, like 1-1 with a twist. I kind of want to play that. There's some 41s. I'll change it out. Wait, what do you mean by marriage is like this? What are you talking about? Nobody? What's wrong with marriage right now? Marriage seems fine. What am I doing? Seen the Cats trailer yet? No. But I don't like cats anyway. Cats was not my thing. Okay, jobs are gonna change out. Dancer. She could be a scholar. Because she's mastered. Let's make her a scholar. Yeah, that's some ridiculous shit, Ripple Apple. I don't know the full story of it, but I've heard it. Man, you gotta send me that on Discord. I am once in a while looking things over. I'll get to it. Because here's the thing. The thing about Discord is that, like, I do want to see... Oh, don't leave, Dragon Fat. I do want to see, for example, how certain things work out. Maybe I will play Therians. Like, people send me links, and I have to use those to make certain videos come together and work out. But I can't, like, talk to everyone, so I just have to basically... People send me links, I can put them into videos, but I can't really, like, chat. Kind of sucks. Just how it is, though, unfortunately. Rehab. She can learn 1,000 spears. Very good. She can learn bewildering dance. Thank you, Pablo. Yeah, it does kind of suck, nobody, but it's been like that for 2,000 years. Like, there's no going back. Equipment. Divine Blade. Skybreaker's pretty good. Graviton. Oh, the Lizard King's Axe. I'll take it. Oh, someone else has it. Platinum Sword. Bugle Spear. Tomahawk Bow. The Magus Knife and the Warhammer. Slow daughter, it feels like we'll talk about it another time. It's not even sad today, transfer people. Things are good. The thing is, Zigaton. Well, nobody's watching. That was kind of the argument as to why gay marriage wasn't necessary, right? But I still think it was. I was never into the whole Xeno saga of games. Xenogears, Xenoblade.
I'll make this quick.
Yeah, Mr. JD, things are going fine.
My turn.
They kind of ruined it all.
How about you?
Well then.
There's a cultured Kate here, guys. We have to...
May the sacred flame shine forth.
Nice, I got it.
Letting my arrow fly and true.
There's definitely some problems with the whole gay pride parades. They get a bit ridiculous, for sure. Can I level slash? Stop proliferating.
I will cut you down!
Letting the hunt begin.
I kind of agree with that, Ripple Apple. I mean, I've known many trans people who are not authoritarians, but I get it, yeah.
My turn now.
Yeah, the whole, like, you can't have pride because police are going to be there, as if there aren't gay policemen or gay policewomen. Like, fuck me, dude. That's stupid. Canada does not have the history of police brutality the same way the States does.
The hunt endless.
If there were a hypothetical pride parade where it was like not overly sexualized, just like gay people wearing regular clothing marching for rights, I would have no problem bringing a kid to that. It's just regular, just normal. But the fact that it's overtly sexualized means that you probably shouldn't bring kids to it. So it was like in the 70s, plus some drugs. Yeah, fair enough. No, that's fine.
How about you? Out of my way!
Ah, shit, wrong one.
Listens to me.
My turn now. Bring about the miracle of healing.
Well, that's what I mean, nobody. Like, if it were a non-political event, it's probably fine. But I do agree, like, don't get your kids involved in politics. Shit, why did I run? I didn't want to run. Let them find their own way. Oh, Zigaton, are you gay? I didn't know that. I mean, I kind of suspected. You act kind of faggy. Yeah, you know, same here, Ripple Apple. Like, I like traps. It probably makes me part of the LGBT community in some sense, the community. But I don't want to fucking be part of it. Let's go south to Boulder Fall.
I'll make this quick. The battle is truly too slow. Yes.
Of course you can be gay without the LGBT ideology, but people are still gonna shoehorn you it.
Letting the hunt
And honestly,
begin.
I've definitely heard people say like you can't be a real gay unless you're
Coming
part of
if
this
thou
politics, and it's like,
canst.
get the fuck out. That's disgusting.
Victory shall be mine. With each battle, I grow stronger.
Looks like Garrosh Hellscream. No, Gromash Hellscream from Warcraft 3. Call him a man friend there, nobody. Oh, by the way, Dragonfat. If you actually did demod yourself on Discord, I'm just gonna remod you.
Let us fight with honor.
Well, Parrotman, there was that one black congresswoman who's quite famous right now. She said something like, "We don't need any black people.
Messaged me.
We don't need any black people in Congress unless you're willing to be a black voice. We don't need any queer people in Congress unless you're willing to be a queer voice." And it's like, what the fuck? You don't claim ownership over somebody just because they have this characteristic. Like, fuck me.
What next?
I didn't know you were black, Parrotman. Cool.
Don't start things you can't finish.
Like, see, Parrotman, that's how you should react, in my opinion. The best way to react when, you discover someone is not the norm, the straight white male. You go, oh, you're that? Cool. We don't need blue. It's gonna be a blue voice. Yeah. We can just hire that black bitch from the squad.
There is
Dragon
no
Fat,
choice.
stop being defiant. God damn it, woman.
Letting the hunt. Yeah.
The battle is truly joined.
Yeah, exactly. Doesn't matter.
Well then. Huh?
I'm a Neanderthal. I remember hearing that like everyone who has like really pale white skin and red hair is probably part Neanderthal. Since they just interbred with humans. Hashtag mod DFD. Dragonfat's actually like one of the more trusted mods in the team. I like all you guys, obviously, but
Victory.
she's the one who's like one of the most active. And she has like a temperament and a judgment
Coming
similar to my
if
own.
thou-
Out of my way.
Will not. I will not be defeated.
Dragonfat hit me.
The flame guides us true.
Yeah. Like, guys, I've talked to like all the mods like a fair amount, and I think the one that like I have like the most similar sense of humor to is like Matapasta and Dragonfat. And then, like, in terms of interests, Dragonfat and I have a lot together.
Let us fight with
A lot similar.
victory.
You want your baby to have red hair?
Letting my air up.
I'll do my best, huh? Ah!
Out of my way.
What next? I honor thee, my quarry.
100 empty urinals. But yeah, similar sense of humor, similar ideas in politics for the most part.
Letting us begin in.
She's probably more right than me. Similar,
No.
like, not in any surface way, but similar background. Very similar internet background.
Well,
It's
then,
probably why I trust her the most as one of the mods. Which is why I don't want her to stop being a mod. Because 9 times out of 10 she does things that I would have want done anyway, that I would have done myself. So it's like, okay, you know, very good. Part 3 is already up. You mean part 4, right? Hey, Floki. Not sad at all. The Canadian election is soon, Colink, so I should.
Come on, I've got better things to do.
Letting the hunt.
well then.
Oh, one thing that I wanted to talk about is what I've been doing recently, okay? So I got back from
With each
wherever.
battle, I grow stronger.
We did the Thursday stream with Dave, who got sick in the middle of the stream. We had to, like, stop the stream halfway because he got sick during it. Plus, our new TV didn't quite work well with it. A few things happened. I had 2 days off because of the heat wave. And I have to admit, I spent a decent chunk of that first day lying around. It was really warm, had the AC running. It was cool in here, but if I stopped running the AC to do a show, it would have instantly overheated. So it's like doing a show is not an option. So I spent about half of that day lazing around. I have to admit, like I can't just completely lie to you. I did. You know, I had some ice cream. I watched some Steve 1989 MRE on the new TV. It was huge and magnificent. But that's not all I did. What kind of ice cream? Peanut butter. Peanut butter and chocolate ice
I'll do
cream.
my best.
Let's put that out onto a tray. Nice. Yeah, I love that shit, man. He's hilarious. He has like such good, like, he's so wholesome. I love that guy. He's like a goal of mine is to be as wholesome as him. I wish I could be. Maybe I can be. Who knows? But anyway, that's not all I did. I did that for about half a day. I also cleaned the house. I hadn't cleaned the house at all since E3, so it needed it. I cleaned a lot. Cleaned the kitchen, cleaned the studio, cleaned the bathroom, cleaned the bedrooms, cleaned the living room, cleaned the, I didn't clean the laundry room. No.
Flame, protect us.
Cleaned the hallway. I just cleaned. I scrubbed it. Okay. And while I was doing this, I was like watching Steve 1989 Marie. I was watching like old Spoonie videos. I was watching Sargon. I had my headphones on, like my wireless headphones. I was watching stuff.
How about you?
And then, got the TV set up. All right.
My turn now.
Got it properly working with the setup. Realized something. That because of some new... It's kind of technical, and I don't want to like really get into it on the stream. Because it would just take up like tons of time, especially with me being the person that I am, like telling stories really slowly. It would take up a lot of time to tell you. But basically, introducing the TV into the setup added a problem to it, where like streams with calls won't work anymore. So like nobody with Kingdom Hearts, Titanium Dragoon Neo with Nier Automata, Dynasty Star with his, because we haven't played his in about a month. He took a break from doing because he had some things going on in his life. He's ready to come back to Trails in the Sky soon, and we can't do that. I had to basically pick up some extra equipment to make it work with the new TV. And what I'm doing is I'm running all of the calls for the show through a third computer,
Well then.
because even though that's more complicated and more power intensive, it does completely eliminate the problem I was having.
Come in, if thou The hunt ends.
Top Gun 2's coming. I didn't even know it would ever exist at all. But cool. So yeah. So what I have to do is basically have a third computer that only runs calls. And then make that work. And I need some new equipment to get that working. But I'll have that up and running.
This is the beginning of your end.
Tom Cruise.
Let the hunt begin.
Out of my way.
So, the third computer is going to be Dave's old computer, the one that he like mercilessly abused. I got it working on a very basic setup. I pulled some parts out of it. Oh, also another thing that I did is I got Dave's computer working. Here, want to hear a story? So, White Lane built a new computer for Dave and gave it to him for free. He mailed it in. White Lane's great. He's given the show so much. He's given us. We have his Wii U here. We have his PS4. Like he's really helped the show out. And he gave Dave a computer, and it's like a half decent computer. It's pretty good. Well, Dave said it wasn't working, so I looked at it, and Dave tried to make it run 4K. The graphics card can run, I think, a basic 4K, but his TV couldn't. All right? So when he turned it on to 4K, the screen blinked, showed a 4K picture for like a couple seconds, and then instantly shut itself off. Now Dave, because he's a spurg, during those 2 seconds where it was actually like showing like a half deformed picture, he immediately clicked yes on the "Do you like this resolution?" In 15 seconds, it'll automatically change back. Before even getting a good look at the resolution he was looking at, he just clicked it and fucked the computer up. Every time he turned it on, the monitor wouldn't show anything because the graphics card was set.
What next?
So what I did was I got a different monitor
My quarry.
and a different graphics card, plugged it in there temporarily just to get into the system, changed the resolution to be 1920 by 1080, and then put it back to the way it was, and now it works just fine. And I was like, Dave, you fucking moron. Yeah, there's usually like a more involved way to reset that, but the easiest way is literally just to pull out the graphics card, put another one in. I have like, hey there, SG1 Andy, what's up? How's it going, dude? Panda Man, my friend.
It's a good day for battle.
So I fixed it.
Out of my way.
It's the long way, but it's easy. I didn't want to go looking anything crazy up.
Coming.
So anyway, I fixed it. And I was like, Dave, we'll do that again. He's like, yeah, okay. So, anyway, his computer was great. The only thing I did to it was I took out a hard drive from Dave's old computer, like a 1 terabyte storage drive, and just put that in there. He's got like a 500 gig SSD, a 1 terabyte storage that White Lane included, and now another 1 terabyte storage that he had from before. Inside the old computer, he had a 250 gigabyte SSD, which is what I'm using in that computer now. And he had a 160 gigabyte hard drive, HDD, from 2005. It was one of the hard drives out of my high school computer from back in the day. And he's just been using it
How about you?
this whole time. And it finally died, like last week. It's finally done.
Will not.
Lesson enough.
My turn now.
So I yanked that out of it, I cleaned the computer out, and his old computer is now going to be our calling computer. So the only thing that will do in the setup is just run Discord calls for the show. Because we just needed like a basic bare bones computer that can run Discord, and that's it. Since this new TV will now no longer allow the gaming computer to do that as well. This thing's like a beautiful 4K, and I know that the Switch can't do 4K, but it's a beautiful 4K.
There is no choice.
I'm impressed the HD lasted 14 whole years. I still have some HD, some like old storage drives from like 2009 that are still going.
Well then.
Well, here's what I used to do before SG1, Andy. This computer, this one right now, not the show computer, the gaming computer, not this one right now. It would have 3 monitors, right? Like a 1080, it was actually a 720 plasma TV that heated the room up spectacularly. Oh, by the way, guys, another partial solution to my heat problem was just to buy the new TV, because this TV gives off no heat at all. Like, I looked for a heat-efficient TV. So, and this is like a perfect solution. This one works really well for that. I think I missed the turn off.
Flame, protect us.
Listen to me.
We're fighting this Skaven. It's really easy to learn computers, honestly.
In the hunt.
But anyway,
Not fair.
Over here.
part of making the room cooler was this TV,
Victory.
because plasma TVs give off so much heat.
Coming.
If you had them on for a couple hours and touched the screen, you'd burn your hand. This TV gives off no heat. So this actually helps with my cooling problem right here. In fact, one of the reasons why I'm probably as cool as I am today is because we have a new TV. But anyway, the gaming computer before would run both PC games and also Discord calls to the chat room or to like sponsors. And that basically did so in such that we had the game up on the main monitor. We had the call on one of the monitors, and we had to have 2 calls because the technical thing that I have running. So you have 2 monitors with 2 calls. And for example, I will use one of those monitors to capture back to send off an image to for example, Nobia's watching, who, like when she was on the show with us for Kingdom Hearts.
I'll not be defeated.
Ice packs and nature clutching, there you break. That's what I'll do. But Like with nobody's watching
Out of my
with Kingdom
way.
Hearts couldn't PlayStation 4. So what we did was we had a capture device on the gaming computer that would capture Kingdom Hearts and then send it to her on the call, so she could see it. She could see it before the stream could, so she knew what was going on. So I kind of had to jury-rig that. However, with this new TV running in 4K and the computer running in 4K, I can't do that anymore. I can't, because it's only a GTX 980 Ti. Low IQ computer Spurgs. Yeah, it's a GTX 980 Ti, so I can 4K on it, but I can't run two monitors plus a call plus capture devices on the same computer. It gives me some serious problems. So I guess what I'm doing now is just getting a third computer to run the call. That's basically it. And honestly, Dave destroyed his old computer at just the right time, because now I can use it.
The battle is truly.
I hate people who don't know the same thing as I know. What? What is a multi-seat configuration?
Lessen my arrow.
I really want to build a new PC, like even another new PC, something more stable than the current Sir Crash-a-Lot gaming PC. But I don't have the cash for it. I bought a TV instead. I did not see Elon Musk's Neuralink conference. What is that?
My turn now.
I do water cool all my PCs. Absolutely.
victory shall
Ryzen
be
37
mine.
RTX. Sorry, GX. But couldn't I just get like two Titan X's and run both of
I
those?
will cut you down.
Letting the hunt beginning.
I'm not sure that'll work in my case, Meet the Galaxy. Like, it was having a problem doing it even under just one login.
My turn.
That's crazy, is it a good time? I made a pact with myself that I would have... I made a pact with myself, Caladrius. The next PC that I make, that I build, I'm gonna drop like $5,000 on it and make a monster. Oh, dude. The streaming computer right now runs on a GTX 650.
The hunt beginning.
Out of my way.
The battle is truly joined. Out of my way.
My turn now.
Yeah, 650. And you know what? I actually have two 480s that aren't in a system right now, but I can run them in tandem on some build sometime. Some older build.
The battle is truly joined.
Well then. I am not made for such battles.
I am not made for such battles. Oh. It's funny. I once ran the two 480s in tandem on a build, and it was, I think, like about as powerful. It was about as powerful as the 650, and I was like, what the fuck's the point of this? Oh yeah, man, I love being I love building PCs too.
Letting us beginning.
Well, the thing is, Caladrius, I've never I've never had the money to just splurge, you know? To just be like, fuck the cost. I'm building a ridiculous PC. Like, an amazingly powerful monster. And I want to experience that at least once. So that might be the next thing that I save up for. I bathe in money. Just... That's a knife. I mean, I don't know, morality. Probably not for my streaming show because there's no point. Maybe for my edited stuff. Yeah, computers can get outdated really quick, but when you make like a supercomputer, it's good for probably 5 years. Damn, Ripple Apple. I know that feeling, man. I have had, God, so much.
Victory shall be mine.
Outdating is slowing down as well. Yeah, like, there seems to be a much smaller gap between the 980 Ti and the 1080 Ti and the 2080 Ti than there was, like, okay, Inquisitor Floki, how old of a card is the 480? The GTX 480. It was like 9 years, 10 years, 8 years, something like that.
I'll do my best.
Like, the fact that two 480s only just barely outperforms a 650, and yet one 980, there's still an obvious difference between a 980 and a 1080 and a 2080, but it's not a huge difference. 2010, yeah. You meet the Galaxy. Okay, back when the GTX 480 was a really good card, I had 2 of them on my computer. I don't think I'm going to the Moonstruck Coast. No, I'm not. GTX plus 9800. Dude, the graphics card. The graphics card in the computer that I was running Vampire on last week back in my hometown was a GeForce 4.
Letting us begin.
GeForce 4, dude. It's so fucking amazing. It was like a 2003 era graphics card. That thing used like original PCI, not PCIe, and it had ribbon cables in it. I have 3 hard drives in it. A 60 gig, a 120 gig, and a 200 gig, all using ribbon cables. It's the oldest fucking PC that still works. I mean, maybe morality, but I have DOSBox. It works well.
Out of my way.
What's this? I see what you mean, yeah. I know what a multi-seat configuration is. It's just not going to work for me. I get it, but it's not going to work. Oh yeah, I definitely like hardware. I want to like keep that computer in good in like a decent shape, so that I can run it in like 10 years and do a video on it. Like, here's some old computer from like 2004. Check it out. I do like original hardware. That's why I like original consoles too. Like, I have a flash cart for a lot of my consoles. Like, I don't really care about getting like the original card. Like Earthbound, I'm gonna spend $1,000 in Earthbound? No. Well, maybe if I get Strike It Rich. But like, I have a flash cart so I can play Earthbound on the SNES. But I like the SNES and I like the controller because it feels right then. The flash cart is just a way to do it easier. You have a Commodore 64? That's awesome. Morality. Here's the thing, man.
Out of my way.
I'm a member of a website. At least I was. I don't think I'm one anymore. Earthbound's my favorite game of all time, man. My favorite game. Member of a website. And the website was,
Letting the hunt begin.
basically, it gives you like
Sorcery.
perfect installs for old 90s DOS games. So, for example, we played Ripper on this last year. What it is you get an install file that installs Ripper, and it'll install a copy of DOSBox coded to Ripper. It wasn't GOG, it was something else. It was coded to Ripper, where it had six disk drives in it. So all 6 Rippers... Oh, hey there, Naomi. All 6 Ripper discs were in the game at once, and switching was instantaneous. And it's already set for the resolution that game needs. Basically, when you download a game from this website, it gives you a specialized copy of DOSBox for that game. It's a great website. Don't have KFC, it's bad for baby.
There is no choice. My turn now.
Out of my way.
The battle is...
What next? Letting my arrow fly and true.
Earthbound's such a good game, man. Oh god, I love Earthbound. Chrono Trigger is my second favorite game, and I think it's objectively the better game. But Earthbound it has so many memories.
I'll do my best.
So many good memories of Earthbound, man.
What next?
You keep saying Homestuck. What's Homestuck? Yeah, Callie Dreas, we've already streamed Earthbound on the channel. If you want to go back and watch it on the YouTube archive, we should probably do Mother 3 though.
Letting my...
I have not played much of the Dragon Quests, unfortunately. New Age retro hippie, yeah, man. They keep saying Mother 3 is going to get ported to whatever, and it never happens. They said it about the Wii, they said it about the Wii U. It never happens. Oh yeah, I've got low reputation in this town. 5, eh? A lot of things were inspired by Earthbound, to be honest, but I could look it up. Let's hear a tale. Isn't Cyrus in my party? Oh, he's not. Cyrus's Chapter 3. Yes, you and Andy, I know. I know the feeling, man. I had to rent a lot of my games. I never owned them when I was a kid. I owned Chrono Trigger. I had to choose one, and I chose Chrono Trigger. But I rented Kirby Superstar. I never owned that. I rented Earthbound. I never owned that. I rented, I'm pretty sure I never owned that. I rented Final Fantasy 6 and 4. And not 5, and Mystic Quest. Never owned any of those. I just rented them out. I never got the really good games. No, that's not, I had Link to the Past. That's not true. I had Yoshi's Island. A translated copy from the far reaches of hell. I rented games when I was a kid, man. There was always like a grand dash to the rental store, the one rental store in town. Like after school, you had to run to the store, or else every other kid would get the better games first.
Now then.
If you could get out of school like 15 minutes early, you could get any game you wanted from the rental store. It was great. Yeah, man. I remember VHS rentals. The same place, VHS rentals and game rentals. The one rentals place in town, that's all they had. The bindery, of course. Where else? Let's go to the bindery. That place, for a while, the one rental store in town, rented for about maybe a year, maybe a little bit less, Virtual Boy games.
Very well.
How come you're going then, nobody? That guy's following us. A Bug's Life on VHS.
Take care.
I love these. Dev, what's a VHS? It's a tape. Oh, fair enough, nobody. Feels like a CD. I swear to God, Meet the Galaxy, I'm gonna blow you up with a nuke. Actually, you know what? Since we're kind of starting a new thing here, maybe we should call it. Like, we're at the 2-hour mark. I have a few things to do. Probably one of which is fluff Dragon Fat's ego a little bit. Oh, I never finished telling you what I was doing. Because, for example, I also cleaned out the prop closet. It needed it. I worked on Dave's computer, worked on setting up the call computer. What else did I do? Shit. Oh, I edited a new video, which I put out today, BitChute only. Wasn't a really big deal. It was only half an hour of editing, because it was like an adaptation of an old video. I worked on another video, writing a script called The Collapse of the Democratic Party. Gonna be a huge video. Did a lot of like odd jobs. I put caps on my keys and on Dave's keys and on Naomi's keys. I cooked some food. I did like a batch cooking where I cooked like 8 meals and froze them. I did like a bunch of random odd jobs basically. I didn't do anything. Dragon's asleep. That cuck. Anyway. Yeah, I'm making a huge video. I'm going to try to make it under an hour long, but it's going to be called The Collapse of the Democratic Party in the United States. You know, how the Democrats are basically handing Trump a second term. But yeah, I think we're done for today. Okay. Welcome back, Dragon Fat. I'm done now. We're at the end of the thing. However, I just want to make it clear to you, you're still a mod. Good night.